Hi everyone, my name is MadMatt Lugos and welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm. The music in this menu screen it always gives me a big smile for some reason, I don't know why. So last time we played through the bonus episode, which was called what? I've forgotten. Farewell, obviously, right. So we'll be starting the main game this time. I'll be starting with episode 1, Awake, where it looks like we'll be seeing how Chloe and Rachel's friendship develops. I'm not sure if it was a romantic relationship, you know, because we knew that Rachel had a relationship with Frank. So I'm just gonna go in with the presumption that it's just friendship. It might prove to be something more. Very emotional in the bonus episode, sort of the build up to William's death. So I imagine this might be a little bit more upbeat. Perhaps shouldn't have listened to all that punk music before I started the sad bonus episode. But I've still got it in the back of my mind now, where I am, because we were Max in the bonus episode, but now we are going to be the Queen of Sass, Chloe. So I'm trying to get my sassy thoughts in my head. Let's go, guys. Life is Strange Before the Storm is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of your actions and decisions will impact the world around you. Choose wisely. So there's no time. Oh, Chloe. What? You let it hit the brakes?
I can't believe Firewalk is playing a show at the old mill. Fuck yes! Mom would kill me if she knew I was out here.
We are here with the Queen of Sass. Yeah, I'm not used. Yeah, is that what we used to walk? Thank you. So what's on her shirt? Something about setting stuff on fire. Oh, so much angst. It wouldn't be angst without barbed wire, would it?
No trespassing? No way.
Okay, so the voice isn't that jarring.
Holy shit. This place is awesome. If I'm gonna get inside, I'll have to get through that door.
She doesn't sound drastically different, so we should be okay. Hey guys, you all look very friendly.
That saw looks ancient. I wonder how long ago the mill actually closed.
Yeah, it just sounds a little bit deeper, her voice, than the other voice actress. You got horrible tattoos as well, guys.
If I owed somebody $1,000, I'd be shitting my pants.
Yeah, when she goes a bit higher pitched, it just sounds a bit more like Chloe. So that's odds on a fist fight, maybe.
Those guys need to get a room. Or not.
God, look how
Damn.
Mind your own business.
those tattoos are so bad.
I understand, really. And it won't...
Is this Frank's RV?
This RV's just begging for a little street art. But if I do it here, someone will see me.
Is it Frank's RV? Brutefest, happy. I can't remember if there were stickers on Frank's. No one can see me here.
Ah, perfect place for me to work. Now what to draw?
Not a meth lab. Peak mid-teen sarcasm.
Definitely, absolutely not a meth lab.
Oh. Okay, so instead of pictures, we've got graffiti, of course. So we've got a character log. We've got a diary. Amazing. Oh, and they've got this lovely music playing in the menu. Alright guys, we've got to catch up with the diary entries. I mean, this is Life is Strange, for goodness sake. Alright, dear Max. Dad got me this stationery one day when I complained about wanting to send an email and the internet was down. And tonight I thought, hey, maybe it's time to write to Max. The funny thing is, I don't really know what to say because we haven't talked in 3 months. Despite all my calls and texts, and not that I'm upset or anything. Fuck, there's no way of sending this, is there? Chloe the Unfriended. So Max hasn't spoken to her in 3 months. Alright, Max. Now this is more like it. Here I can write to you all I want without wondering or worrying if you'll ever write me back. Maybe one day when you return home and apologise for having forgotten all about me and we kiss and make up, I'll show this to you and we can read it and read it and laugh. Or maybe I'll decide that Journal Max is way cooler than Reality Max and you'll just live in here forever as my little imaginary former current best friend pen pal. Time will tell. Chloe the Journal Boss. Right, so they've lost touch a bit, which is I guess what we expected. Put your thoughts in me. Ready? So Mum suggests taking a road trip next summer and I'm like, cool I guess. But then she starts talking about David being there. Yes, that David. The wannabe drill sergeant who swooped in on Mum and has stuck around like a bad zit. David, the mustache monster from Planet Dipshit, that fucking David. Anyway, I politely suggested to Mum that perhaps it was too early to assume David would be in the picture by then. Or breathing. Hey, shit happens. As you might imagine, that didn't go over well. But really, if this guy's still around 3 months from now and then she's got serious self-esteem issues and I've got serious self-immolation plans. Look it up, nerd. I know what self-immolation is. She can do better, that's all I meant, but she didn't want to hear it. Like I'm the arsehole. Chloe the arsehole. The mustache monster. So you know how I stopped going to class so much that you stopped talking to me so much? Funny story. I had trouble coming up with an excuse, so I just didn't show up. And it was fine. Nobody said anything to me. Crazy, right? It's like I'm invincible all of a sudden. Maybe that's the perk of being the dead dad girl. No one knows what to do with me, so they're actually relieved when I stay home. Wish I'd figured this out sooner. Think of all the wasted school time. P.S. Pris from Blade Runner popped into my head last time I rubbed one. I mean, first I was thinking about Deckard and that smolder of his, but then Pris just totally stole the show. Probably nothing there. Think I just want her bangs. Chloe the Electric Sheep. Okay, that made me uncomfortable. Right, character log. Chloe. So, my name is Chloe Price, but you can call me... I'm an inmate at Blackwell Academy, currently serving a 4-year sentence for crimes against maternity. That would be my mum, Joyce, who seems endlessly disappointed in me. Which, I get it, I'm no one's image of a perfect daughter or student or anything really. Well, who the fuck wants to be perfect? I'm surrounded all day by the so-called perfection and it sucks arse. Other things that suck: Mum's new drill sergeant boyfriend David. How hard is it to buy weed around here? Having no friends, hypocrites, country music, people who say chillax, dad being dead. It's been 2 years, right? So it's 2 years later. So, Chloe's what, 17, 16? Let's say 16. It's been 2 years since he died in a car crash, and I still think about him all the time. I've ever been having these weirdly lifelike dreams. Sometimes I think he's trying to tell me something. Other times I remember that he's feeding worms in a ditch right now, and anything else is just a fairy tale to make myself feel better. At least I have 2 weapons to help me survive this shitbag town. The pen I use to tag any and everything I want, and my shining personality. If I work at it, maybe I can leave this place just a little less perfect than when I found it. Yeah, so her dad's death's still really weighing on her. Feels isolated. Maybe she's not met Rachel at this point. She's not in the character entry here. Max Caulfield, aka Missing in Action ex-best friend extraordinaire. This artsy motherfucker loves photography more than life itself, and definitely more than me. She even uses old instant cameras. It's probably not healthy for anyone to be that stuck in the past, but who am I to tell people how to live their lives? When we were kids, we would dress up like pirates and eat ice cream, and write and draw these stupid comic books where we had powers and saved people and shit. Then my dad died, and her dad got some job up north, and she moved away to Seattle. It was probably the moment when I needed her the most, and she bailed. Thanks, Max, for teaching me that I can't rely on anyone. I mean it. Life lesson learned. The worst part is that even though we haven't spoken in months, even though she habitually ignored my texts so much that I just stopped trying, even though I know deep down that she doesn't care about me anymore, and that she probably has all new friends up in fucking Seattle, I still miss her. If she came back tomorrow and said, "Hey Chloe, want to dress up like pirates and be stupid together?" I would take her back in a heartbeat. Lub dub in a heartbeat. It's difficult when you lose touch, man. It just happens. There's not really much conscious choice in it. It just sort of happens, doesn't it? William. If I had a nickel bag for every jerk-off guidance counsellor or therapist who tried to get me to write shit about Dad over the last couple of years, I'd never have to buy weed from Frank again. What's the matter? Don't you want to write your dear old dad? I guess they think it helps me cope with my feelings or whatever. As if a few paragraphs about how great Dad was could help me forget that his guts are probably still plastered to the underside of a semi-truck as Americans would say, I suppose. What the fuck am I supposed to write anyway? That he was the perfect dad who was always fun to be around and never angry? That he treated me like an equal? That he wasn't constantly working to make our lives better? That he could always make me laugh even when I was being a bitch? That he sang in the shower and hated hypocrisy? And that his barbecue grill is still rusting in the backyard because the thought of either throwing it away or ever using it again are both so painful? That it's easier for Mum and me to just pretend neither of us notices it. If that's coping, then coping can go fuck itself. Despite my mum's best efforts, I don't actually hate her. I know shit's been rough since Dad died. Money's tight, her job as a waitress at a diner isn't exactly glamorous, and I'm clearly not all about the whole going to school thing. But why does she have to make things so much harder on the both of us? She acts like if I smoke pot or when I skip out to go catch an awesome show, it's somehow a personal attack on her. She should be happy that I'm self-medicating and not going postal on everyone. She never used to be this way when Dad was around. She could actually be cool. But lately there's a hairy dick monster she let into the house. It's fucking everything up. David Madsen, a jobless, brainless, dickless little shit with a hard-on for the military and a promise to whip me into shape. Arsehole. I've tried to express these concerns to my mum, yet every week it seems the virus spreads to yet another corner of her life. I'm starting to worry that the David flu is the kind of disease that kills its host. Yeah, I mean, we know David isn't all bad. He doesn't know any other way to be, does he? So instead of looking out for photography opportunities, we need to look out for graffiti opportunities. Have I missed something already? Oh, text messages. We'll read these and then we'll get on with the rest of the level. I was a bit emotional then, that bit she said about her dad just hit me right in the throat. Will you be joining us for supper? That's so passive aggressive, even though it's nice. No thanks. Will you be coming home at some point tonight? She's not text back. Who on earth is Elliot? So that's another student from Blackwell. Maybe he's older and he's graduated by the time the first game came around. Spanish test sucked. Lucky if I passed, or lo siento. No, I think I did okay. Cool. What are you up to? Not much. Got shit to do later. Oh, okay. So maybe this is a love interest that's getting the cold shoulder from Chloe. He looks pretty prim and proper compared to Chloe, at least. Frank, look at the picture. He looks like he's on a hard come down right there. Right. Wow, there's a lot of messages. Your shit's here. Hell yeah. But tapped out. Sorry. Your loss. Hey, can you hold it for me? Hold it for me a day, can I? I'm your favourite customer, are you? Frank, you holding? You still owe me. You gonna have me whacked? Yes, please joke about that over text. You deal drugs on this phone. Anyway, come on, it's 4:20. I'll meet you if you have the cash. Rain check. Max. Well, this is pretty lengthy. So sorry, I've been bad about emailing. Texting is better for me anyway. Yo, it's Max. How's it going? You there? Sorry again, I've been really busy. You love Seattle. More in a bit. Cool. Maybe some hitchhiking in my future? Hey hippie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should set up a time to call. No worries. I'll check my dance card. It's 7 PM in Arcadia Bay. What's it in 2019 in Seattle? Oh. Because this is 2009. I know, right? Maybe this weekend. Sure, anytime, let me know. Yo, Queen of the Crickets, what's the latest? Max. I don't like them portraying Max this way. I know that they lost touch, but it seems a bit unnecessary. Right, off to our rough as biker metalhead rave in a shack made of rotting timber. Right, what could go wrong?
This place has collected a lot of junk over the years.
That was no dog in it.
A second door inside. So close, and yet so far. This band shreds so hard. I gotta get in there.
Yeah, she doesn't sound too different. It's just when her voice gets a bit low, that's when it sounds the most different.
I'd join a motorcycle gang if I had any friends.
She got a brace on, maybe that's the excuse they could give.
Nothing says badass like a nice floral print.
And maybe that's Rachel's. New dialogue unlocked. Okay. With who?
Should probably avoid getting on that guy's shit list.
Why? Those guys look soft as anything. This guy's covered in Polynesian tattoos, right? These are the only decent tattoos that have been in this entire series. And they're not even that good, but you know what I mean.
I've got to figure out how to get past this guy.
Hello there, friend.
Help you, miss?
You gotta let me in. Check it. I'm totally legit.
It's not a bad fake, kid, but you're in over your head here. Do yourself a favor and scram.
Guess we're going to that back door after all.
Can't let him push me around. Should I go back and stand up to him? Or can something around here help me convince him?
Thought I
This
unlocked.
fire safety isn't exactly high on the agenda here.
Yeah. Thought I unlocked additional dialogue.
Some say the world will end in fire.
That's just religious overhang.
Mom would totally flip her shit if she knew I hiked for an hour just to see a show. This place is sketchy as hell. An old abandoned building in the middle of nowhere, miles from home. Home. Right. Now I remember why I'm here. Any place is better than home.
Alright. Not sure what other information I could get.
Really get it now. I do.
Should
Do you?
probably avoid getting on that
Because
guy's
trust
shit
with
list.
me is earned in actions. Now,
If I owed somebody $1,000, I'd be shitting my pants.
Chewer versus Goldie. That's where we came in. Maybe I've got the other information already.
God. Again? What do you want, kid?
Okay, so what do those little... does that mean argue? We got the extra dialogue from his bike, right? So let's try that.
Is that your bike over there?
Yup.
It's, pretty cool.
Gee, thanks. Is that all?
What about the mill?
This is the old mill, right? I heard Firewalk is playing here tonight. They're awesome.
Nope.
Are you kidding?
You should probably just go.
Alright, dude. You asked for it. You started a backtalk challenge. What?
I have to convince this doorstop that I'm not giving up until he lets me inside.
In backtalk, you use arguments and insults to get someone to do what you want. Great.
Don't you remember what it's like to be a teenager? I just want to see the band.
I thought we went over this. Isn't it past your bedtime?
To succeed, pay attention to what your opponent says. Bedtime is flashing. Should we do the classic answer a question with a question? Then pick a comeback that reflects their words back at them. Okay, so your bedtime.
Aw, isn't it past yours?
Real cute. But I still don't know you.
Again, listen to your opponent's words. Which cute should we go for? Cute is relative. What does that mean? I don't do cute, that's kind of a bit aggressive. Is cute is relative, is that flirting? I don't know. I don't do cute, I'm gonna go for I don't do cute.
Look at my face. Do I look cute? Or do I look like I'm going to kick your ass?
Okay, kid. I get it. You're tough.
Sometimes the right choices are more difficult to pick out. Here, playground is as good a response to kid. Oh.
Maybe I am a kid. Because this place looks like a damn playground to me.
That's the wrong choice.
A girl like you? I can't protect you in there.
Flowers on your bike?
A girl like you with pretty flowers on her bicycle shouldn't lecture me on what I can do.
That is a traditional Samoan... Look, my boss decides who gets in, all right?
Bosses suck.
Bosses suck. Screw the man and fuck the rules, dude.
You're not accepting no for an answer, are you?
Nope.
And you really think you can take me?
Yep.
What if I had a knife?
No problem.
A gun?
Don't care.
What if I had...
You could have a flamethrower, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash in there, and I'd still kick your ass.
I give up. You're all right, kid. Go on in.
Dude, those ear stretchers are disgusting. And I came so close to sneezing then.
This is intense. Shit.
Hey, Delia.
Oh.
Cute dog.
Don't touch my soul with dirty hands. Emos everywhere.
Just follow the lights and the sound. Can't wait to get in there and thrash.
Okay, so we've got a sassy system in place. Hey, Pitbull.
That dog is fierce.
Let's get bitten.
What's her name?
Delia. She doesn't usually like people.
Yeah. Me neither.
Kindred spirits of angst.
Sober up, girl. You're missing the show.
Lightweights.
Damon Merrick again? Who is this guy?
Ooh.
Okay, good. That's exactly what we need, thank you. Yeah, I mean...
Looks like that parking brake is the only thing keeping that car from rolling down the ramp. Yeah, no shit. This car could slide down any minute.
I can't hear you. Can you talk louder,
Is that
please?
guy selling merch?
Okay, good.
Wish I had some cash.
That's exactly...
Hey, are you selling
20
any...
bucks.
What?
20 bucks for a t-shirt.
That's really expensive. Dick.
No.
Once again, the bald guy's the bad guy.
As I explained to you.
I've had enough of this.
It's not gonna take any more than an hour to do it.
Sketch Central.
Yeah.
Can you talk louder, please?
Sweet knife. Just like the one my mom refused to get me for my birthday.
They're gonna sell out.
Cold beer, free for the taking.
Why not?
Drink more, feel less. Yes, please. Graffiti everywhere. I think they missed a spot. 300 dock workers laid off, their pensions canceled. God, Prescott's a real tool.
Dear members of the Arcadia-based Steve Dawes Association, the Prescott Foundation, having recently purchased the Arcadia Bay Marine Corporation as part of a bankruptcy settlement, has decided to eliminate your position along with the positions of all 307 members of your union. Furthermore, the Foundation is liquidating all assets of ABMC, including the longshoreman's pension, which has been granted as payment against credit owed. Be advised that your employment agreement forbids you from disclosing any company practices or methods of operation, including the details of this workforce reduction. Best of luck. Sincerely, Sean Prescott. Guess this guy was one of them.
That's totally me in 5 beers. Okay, 3.
Lightweight. Let's go spin.
Sit and spin.
Let's try and pinch a t-shirt. Chill girl, okay.
How can you just chill when Firewalk is tearing it up in the next room?
There's Frank. Syringes.
No thanks. I try to avoid hepatitis when I can.
Jeez.
Classy.
San Diego. Hey, Frank.
Frank Bowers? What is he doing here? Yo, Frank!
Hey!
Chloe?
I know your name, you idiot. You bought pot for me every month for a year. Look at that getup. Studs. You're trying too hard. What are you even doing here?
I'm here to see Firewalk, man. They rock.
How'd you even hear about this little shindig?
God, the internet. How else?
Seriously? Fucking kids.
How about some weed, dude?
Okay, so you holding? I could definitely use something to take the edge off.
Of course. As soon as you give me the $175 you owe me.
Shit. Do I really owe him that much? Unless I find some quick cash around here, I can kiss my high goodbye.
Never mind.
Never mind, then.
Suit yourself.
Half those stairs are rotted through. Looks dicey.
Right, let's try and
No.
That shirt is rad.
No. Hey, I told you $20. You looking to get beat?
That guy's a dick. If I want a shirt, I'm going to need to get creative.
the parking brake.
No. Look, we have to set this up as sad as that sweet.
Sorry, dude. Maybe you shouldn't overcharge.
Appreciate this bold prejudice.
Shit! No! Come on!
Thanks for playing, dick. Oh, yeah. Sweet, sweet victory.
Money.
That's like $200.
We're Chloe the Queen of Sass.
Holy shit. I'm rich.
Well, no, because we're going to give it to Frank.
Nothing sadder than a neglected bong.
Hey, Frank, I got some cash for you, man.
She returns.
About that weed.
Here it comes.
Here's the cash,
Pass
mate.
in a dime bag and we'll call it square.
Hey! What are you waving around this kind of money here for? You really don't think before you act, do you?
Nope. So where's my pot?
No more loans. I'm not your fucking piggy bank.
You're a good man, Frank.
No. I'm not. Now beat it, Price. You're cramping my style.
So, you come here a lot, or...
Yeah.
Right. It's cool.
I'm really glad you approve.
I'll see you later.
Whatever.
Yeah, I had to know. Probably shouldn't steal, but whatever.
Reminds me of the way I make important life choices.
Alright. Right, guys, I think I'm going to have to leave that one there. I'll try and keep these episodes to around 30 odd minutes. Spent a lot of time reading the diary, got a bit emotional reading about William again. I have been misbehaving already because we are Chloe Price, the Queen of Sass. So we'll see how this progresses in the rest of this gig in next time. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe so you can join Clan Drummond. Just remember, everybody, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.